Good morning everyone. This is another video session for your biology class and we are having the discussion on complex permanent tissues. And in the previous video we have discussed on the xylem and what are the complex permanent tissues. So let's have a quick recap on what we have studied in the previous video. And what are the complex permanent tissues? So these tissues are made up of more than one type of cells, and as it has a complex structure, this is so named, and the two types of complex permanent tissues we are having in the plant, xylem and phloem. Xylem is basically transporting the water and minerals from the soil to the leaves. And now, what about the phloem tissue? So let's start. Phloem is a complex permanent tissue which takes part in conduction of organic food inside the plant. Phloem is called living conducting tissue as its transport channels are made up of living cells. It is also called bust. Phloem is made up of four types of elements: sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. So let's start with the first one, sieve tubes. Sieve tubes are elongated, tubular, living conducting channels of a phloem. A sieve tube is formed of a large number of thin-walled sieve tube cells placed end-to-end in linear fashion. The transverse end walls between adjacent sieve tube cells are perforated. Perforated means having pores or holes. Okay, they are called sieve plates, as you can see in the diagram. Sieve plates are slightly bulged out, and the cells are having vacuolated cytoplasm. That means cytoplasm is having vacuoles. So in this diagram is the diagram coming from the microscope study. The next one is companion cell. Companion cells are thin-walled cells which lie on the sides of sieve tube cells. Companion cells are connected to the sieve tube cells through compound plasmodesmata. You can see in the middle of the diagram plasmodesmata. So what is that? The membrane of adjacent cells have some pores to communicate. Communicate means we all know that diffusion, osmosis, these are the communication medium through which materials can pass through from one cell to another. So what are the channels or passage through which diffusion and osmosis can take place? These are the pores or holes or the entry gates or exit gates, and these gates or connecting channels are known as plasmodesmata. So these are the companion cells having plasmodesmata. Now, phloem fibers. There are only non-living components of phloem. Phloem fibers are thick-walled, elongated, spindle-shaped dead cells which possess narrow lumen. And phloem parenchyma is also present. Cells of parenchyma are thin-walled. Now, what are the function of phloem? The first is conduction of food. The sieve tubes transport manufactured food from the leaves to all parts of the plant. And students, this distribution of food by phloem is also called translocation. Okay, translocation. And the second thing is the companion cells probably control the activities of the sieve tubes. And phloem fibers provide the mechanical strength to the plant. So that's all about complex